Sega, and that's the topic for this day. And let's get into the Stewie and the Sway&Stewie podcast.
Either way works. Either way works. It's all good.
I went with my name first, and I was like, "No, that's wrong."
Nah, it's all right. It's all good. What's going on, man?
I'm good. I'm 30 now.
Hey, happy birthday, my brother.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, my birthday was on the Tuesday. The MMPR episode came out the day after my birthday. So technically, we've had 2 episodes out since my birthday, but we recorded the MMPR before my birthday. All very weird.
Yeah, it's all planned out. It's all planned out.
Yeah, it worked out nicely. And thank you for coming. So listeners, Ali obviously being one of my brothers, my girlfriend did very, very well and surprised me where we turned up to this place. And as we walked in, there was all my friends, my mum, my sister, so everyone. So yeah, so it was nice. It was nice. It was a good evening, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was wicked. Good to see you in a little casual suited and booted. Look good, man.
I was rather well dressed for, but I thought we were going to Miller and Carter because that's what I was told.
It's your birthday. So. Nah, it's a good night, man. It's a good night. Your friends are cool. Your girlfriend's cool. Just like you. All good.
Ah, bless you.
It was nice. And it was nice to meet him. It seemed just so like easy to chat to them all. It was great. Great night.
Yeah. And because this is where sort of me and my other half, Sydney, we sort of differ slightly. So she's got like a group of friends, whereas I seem to have pockets of friends. So although you all got on, and I'm so happy about that, it's not like she'll see all of them together. I'll see them separately, but she has like again a group, whereas I tend to have 1 or 2 friends scattered. So, but it was nice for everyone to come together and
yeah, definitely.
So.
Love it. I love it, man.
Hey. So Sega.
Yes, let's go. Where shall we start? So I think let's start with... So we're going to start with the consoles.
Cool.
What was your first console?
In fact,
it's a bit obvious.
Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah. My first home console, yeah, it was a Sega Mega Drive as well.
Did you have a Sega Mega Drive before you had a Nintendo?
My first one was the Game Boy.
Well, I mean a proper console, not a handheld.
It was before.
Nice.
Like, I mean, I played like the NES around my cousins, and I think eventually I just kept talking about it, kept going on about it, that my parents were like, "Oh, let's just buy him. Let's buy this little fucker a Mega Drive." But yeah, it was my first one. I mean, apart from the whole... before that, there was like... I just remember I had to put a cassette tape in. I think it was... What do you call them? Amstrad? Oh, I'm old, mate. You had to put a cassette tape in.
Oh, goodness.
Press a button, then it loads it. You have to wait, so you go have your dinner.
Wow, that's... What was that?
I think it's called an Amstrad.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's way before my time.
Or it's not the Atari. I don't remember. But I remember that. But they were like proper blocky. But yeah, no, the Sega Mega Drive was my first console. What was do you remember like a favorite game that you played?
To be fair, there was probably 1 or 2 games that I played on it a lot. One, I think it was called Golden Axe, if I remember correctly.
Hey, Golden Axe, that's my jam.
Where you'd be like in golden armor, then if you got hit, it'd be silver armor, then you'd be in just your pants, and then you'd die.
Wasn't that Ghouls and Ghosts?
Ghouls and Ghosts? Was it not Golden Axe?
No, Golden Axe was like a Streets of Rage type game. I don't think you do.
Oh no, yeah. No, it's Golden Axe is definitely the one I was thinking of.
Was it?
But
it's any clothes on
no.
that.
So there's 2 games. There was Golden Axe.
Yeah,
that's the one I was thinking of. But yeah, you're right. The other one I was thinking of, yes, it was slightly different, but I did have both. Actually, no, it was definitely this. Yeah. I got the 2 modelled up, but I had both.
Yeah.
And then probably Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah.
Go
on. Sorry.
I never had Sonic and Knuckles though.
Oh, they were good. They were all good, to be honest. What was it? Sonic 2, you said?
Yes, with the first one when they introduced Tails and 2-player.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wicked. Um, yeah, that one I actually played around one of my family friends' house
All right.
before I got the Mega Drive. And
Oh.
I think my parents got me the Mega Drive because, or got me, my brother, and my sister the Mega Drive because we would always go around and we'd just always play it.
Oh,
Um,
actually, yeah, just look on here. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2 as well, because obviously that was awesome.
that's my jam as well. Have you played the new Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage 4?
I have not.
So they released a digital version of, well, you can get a physical one as well. But Streets of Rage 4 is really good, man. We should play that if
Yeah,
you're a
definitely.
Streets of Rage boy. I was gonna say, yeah, you know that Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah,
That game was hard, man.
it was.
That game was so hard. How far did you get on that?
Oh, I don't remember. It was definitely tricky though. God, Ghouls and Ghosts. Sorry, I'm just looking it up as well because
No, no,
yeah,
no,
it
it's
was.
all good.
And you get different power ups, and I always
Yeah,
hated. I like to have this where you could throw the spears,
yeah,
so I could at least try and attack at a distance.
yeah.
Because but oh yeah, and Golden Axe. I played so much of that game. Just and like when you get on the beasts and like you could jump forward and you could spin the tail. Oh
Yeah. Yeah, Golden Axe was wicked, man. And then there was Golden Axe 2. And then
yes,
so basically, okay, let's do this thing again where I talk about a date with my missus.
yeah, gone.
So she took me, it was in Nottingham, she took me to like a game cafe. A video game sort of not cafe, it was a video game bar. So
Right.
they'd have like old consoles, you can have a drink while playing old school consoles. They
Okay,
had Golden
nice.
Axe 3. Never
Yeah,
played that
nice.
in my life.
No, I just
And
saw
I
it when I
didn't realize there
googled.
was a Golden Axe 3.
Neither did
So
I, literally, until just now.
so I was
So
geeking out over that and my missus was probably like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, it's wicked. Like we played Golden Axe 3. It's good.
awesome.
It's good.
Did you did you play it whilst you were there? Obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
How much? How did you like spend like £100 in pound coins just
No,
playing it over and
it
over?
wasn't an arcade and they just had the console there, yeah.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
That
I
sounds
had to
awesome.
try, still be a good date, and still talk.
Yeah,
But it was kind of hard. I just wanted to play the game.
yeah, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
don't blame you because like you said, it's one of those games that just sticks with you.
yeah.
So, because actually, I had like a Sega Mega Drive. I have a really nice memory of when I had it because obviously, being my first console.
Oh yeah, I want to hear
Um,
this because my
yeah.
one was quite
So,
cool as
well,
well.
funny enough, actually, I asked for a computer. And when I asked for a computer, I meant a Windows 95 because it was Windows 95 back then. And my dad actually bought the Sega Mega Drive off someone from work, thinking I meant a games console computer, not a. So that's how I ended up actually getting into gaming. Was kind of by mistake, just my dad buying me something that actually wasn't what I asked for. But it
Oh
was
wow.
so much better, obviously, than. And this is what's even weirder, right? This shows how technology wasn't ready. But I had wireless controllers for the Sega Mega Drive, but they never worked. I could never
You
get them
had
to work.
wireless controllers?
Yeah, they were awful. Unless you literally had them right in front of the console, they didn't work. But
Oh wow.
a really nice memory I have was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, where
Okay.
I had a book that obviously comes with the game or a book, and my cousin showed me that actually there was cheat codes in it to unlock every single level and unlock the Golden Sonic as well. Which
Yeah.
obviously normally you'd only get Golden Sonic after you've collected all the Chaos
All the
Emeralds.
emeralds. Yeah.
And yeah, so and you'd have to get something like 100 coins. You'd press jump A B or something. I can't quite remember, or press all of
Yeah.
them together, and you turn into, and yeah, it was awesome, and it was like him showing me this, and that was a really nice memory that I still treasure to this day.
Ah, no, that's wicked, man. Like, yeah, you can't. Those memories are amazing.
Yeah,
What did you get the console for your birthday or was it
no, it was just
Christmas?
it might have been. I honestly don't
Was it
remember
a special occasion? Nah.
because I was young, but
Yeah.
it was it was amazing.
Okay, so my story is it's Christmas and me, my brother, and I think my sister, don't know if she was around then. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, basically, we had a Game Boy, and we actually had a Game Gear, and Christmas there was like loads of presents, and we opened one, and it is a Mega Drive game. I'm like, Mum, you got the wrong game. We got a Game Gear, not a Mega Drive. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, we got to return it. And then we opened another one. There's another Mega Drive game, and I'm like, oh my god, no. And then there's this big box, right? Me and my brother open it. It's a Mega Drive game. We're like, and then inside there was a Mega Drive console, and then me and my brother just went nuts.
Nuts.
We were just so happy. Like, and then they bought so. Think about it. They bought so many games with that
Yeah.
console. Now thinking about it, they must have spent quite a lot, because games back then were like what, £50 per pop, unless my
I
parents
don't know.
did some dodgy dealings.
Well, because I used to get all my games. Really, do you remember ePlay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's
Is it ePlay?
yeah,
I
ePlay.
remember Electronics Boutique. Do you remember
I
that?
don't. No, I don't remember that.
Okay.
So
ePlay. Okay, go on.
ePlay was essentially CEX before CEX.
Is it? I don't
Yeah,
remember that
it's not quite, but yeah, they would sell new games, but
one. Yeah.
they would more sort of second hand. I mean, did you ever go to Staines, which is now Staines upon Thames, when you were younger?
No.
Oh, that'd probably be why. So I know there was an ePlay. It was next door to Games Workshop
Okay.
in Staines before they sort of got rid of it. But yeah, that's where I used to get all my Sega Mega Drive games. And when I then got a Nintendo 64, I got it from there. So
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
but
ePlay. Wow.
yeah,
Okay, that's interesting. I never heard of that. But yeah,
yeah.
cool. That's
Um,
interesting.
yeah, that was my sort of my place. And then obviously you have Game. I do remember Game as a kid, and that's still there. And then you had where I did my. So we're meant to be talking about Sega, and I'm just talking about my when I did.
This is the beauty about podcasts. It's like we just go with the flow.
Yeah, yeah. But no, and then we had Game Station.
That's it. Game
Yeah,
Station.
and that got bought out by Game, which obviously then they got rid of Game Station. But that's where I did my work experience for
Oh, no
2
way.
weeks. Yeah,
That must have been exciting for you.
mate, it was so good, so good. And I went in there and I got it, and then I had a friend who was like, "What?" He goes, "I want to do that." So I said, "Well, you can always ask them." He walked in. I was in looking at games. You know, can I do work experience here? And they went, "Sorry, we've already got someone." And he was like really upset. But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing a little teenage Stewie.
I had less beard then.
Yeah, I can imagine, and more hair on top, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, definitely more hair.
Okay, so Sonic.
Yes,
Since you played Sonic 2, did you play Sonic 3?
no.
Yeah.
I played
That
the first
was
one.
my first Sonic that I played was Sonic 2 around my friends.
Ah.
But then Sonic 3 was the first one that I owned. They have issues trying to remake it because was it something like Michael Jackson did the soundtrack for it or something?
Oh, I don't know.
He produced the. Let me look that up.
Okay, if that's
But-
true, you're blowing my mind
Yeah. Let's
because
see.
I didn't know that.
Sonic 3. Oop. And I think that's the reason why you hardly see it being remade. It's always 1 and 2.
Yeah, because I mean, even
Yeah,
on the
it's true. Sonic 3,
Wow.
Michael Jackson.
okay, I'm impressed.
He composed portions of the soundtrack, which is probably why there's probably like, what's it? Copyright issues and stuff.
Yeah.
Such a shame because I would like to replay Sonic 3, but I can't.
In order to do that, you'd have to get the old Mega Drive down.
Get the old Mega Drive down. But
So
yeah, no, that was probably one of my first favorite games. Streets of Rage. So many games, man. Altered Beast.
And this is a one
Yeah,
console as well. Like this is just the Mega Drive. Because if you think,
yeah,
like, obviously now we're in the era of Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation, and the biggest
yeah,
real sort of fight is between Xbox and PlayStation
yeah,
because Nintendo have always done their own thing.
yeah,
And back then, obviously, it was Sega and Nintendo were the two
yep. That
leading competitors.
that was the console wars from back then.
Yeah, cool. Because obviously, Sega Mega Drive came out, and I remember watching a documentary on it on Netflix, I believe, and it was actually talking about how when they brought Nintendo over to sort of America and the West, they were like, right, you need to change the color, you need to change this, you need to change that, etc., etc., because it was just too, um, I guess, Oriental. I'm not sure if that's the, but it was they had to change it for the Western market.
So yeah, so it's a bit more appealing
Yeah.
to the Western market. Yeah, okay. So it's all marketing and stuff.
Mm.
It's all marketing. Yeah. Did you ever see the Sega commercials or adverts?
I don't remember them.
There's that really famous one, which it's all like 90s and all cheesy, but the tagline was Sega does what Nintendo
And
don't.
don't. Yes, I do remember that.
Can you imagine how savage and straight to the point is that?
Yeah.
Like it's not even subtle.
No, it's just like it's like a middle finger, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
massive.
really much is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's trying to eliminate them. But hey, Sega, I mean Nintendo had the last laugh, so
Well, yeah.
even though Sega is my childhood and has a bit of my heart. So
Well, in a way, Nintendo have kind of adopted Sega as things have times gone on.
yeah,
Because
definitely.
Sega was they're still there, but they were adrift, weren't they, for quite a while?
Yeah, they tried. They really did try. I think they just had I don't know what happened. I think what's it, Microsoft and Sony, they just had so much power and money,
Yeah.
you know? So like they bought out so many of like the third party publishers that, Sega could have done with. But
Yeah. Well, because if you think about it, at the time, so say going from Sega, what was after Sega Mega Drive? Because I remember the
it
Dreamcast, but was that immediately after,
was
or was there another one? Because you had the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis, because you had the Sega Mega Drive, Sega Mega
oh, I know what it
Drive,
is.
Genesis.
I'm gonna play a game with you.
Go on.
Okay, it's a planet.
Pluto. And I go for like the one thing that isn't actually a planet. Um,
Let
Saturn.
me. Yeah, there
Sega.
you
The Sega
go.
Saturn.
Yeah, I
Oh my
remember it now.
God.
But before that, they had attachments to the Mega Drive, like
Yes.
32X and stuff, and Sega
Yeah.
CD. But then they didn't really do well.
No. It's
Um,
they never did. CD came, but it yeah, because even like the N64 had a CD sort of add-on that never worked. It
yeah,
it was just too before its time. It was like Blu-ray for PS3. It just did
yeah,
it a little bit too early.
yep,
Um,
that's true.
yeah, and that's why Xbox 360 won that year, won that round because I think it was like nearly £1,000 for. I think it was like £500 for an PlayStation 3 and then like £350 for an Xbox 360. I was like,
Yeah,
well, I'm a student, so I'll get the Xbox 360.
yeah, true, true. And I think it's all about strong sort of exclusive titles, right?
Yeah,
And what did Xbox have? Halo.
yeah. And
You could
now it's
not beat
really
that.
it's and it also had GTA for a while because GTA no it was although it wasn't exclusive, it came out on Xbox first.
Yeah.
I think because I'm pretty sure
Did
San
it?
Andreas came out first on
Though, yeah, it
Xbox.
definitely didn't come out on the Sega console.
Oh no, it didn't, but it came out on
Yeah,
PS2. But
yeah,
um, and then it sort of because Sega, I think it hit trouble because it really put a lot of money into Dreamcast, and Dreamcast was massively ahead of its time.
it was. Yeah, that's true.
It's the graphics on it were phenomenal for its
Yep.
time, and the gaming. I mean, the console, the controller was good. It just you look at it and you go, how did this fail?
Yeah, true. Again, I think you're right. It's way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Again, it's all about exclusive titles,
Yes.
and I don't know, man. Maybe the way it's
I
advertised and promoted.
Yeah.
I think Microsoft and Sony were just giants.
We think about it, that was before when Dreamcast was out. That was way before Microsoft had invented the Xbox, because I think Xbox was in
Oh, was it?
2000,
I can't remember.
whereas Dreamcast died in the 90s. But back at that time, I think the Nintendo 64 was around, which was a massive console.
Yeah, and I think it's the
Um,
PlayStation 1, wasn't it?
yes, and the
Yeah,
PlayStation One
yeah,
and PlayStation X
yeah.
had just was now. So I think the CD, it was the new boy on there, and Nintendo. I think at this point, because Nintendo, they've always played it safe. I think they started going safe, and I think I'll be honest with you. I think Sony is to blame for the death of Dreamcast.
Yeah, Sony's a massive name. Sony's a giant. Well, what they had a lot of exclusive on Sony, right? I
Um,
think they had Grand Theft Auto on the PlayStation 1, right?
Maybe.
I know all I know is they had Final Fantasy 7, which is one of my favorite games of all time. They had Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. They had the Crash Bandicoot series, Spyro. Do you remember Spyro?
Oh, I love Spyro.
They had a lot of games. Like they had a lot of
Yeah.
games. Gran Turismo. I think it's a lot more mature as well, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. So actually, I've messed up.
Gone.
So the Sega Dreamcast, it was unsuccessful, but because it failed to attempt, it was actually around. It came out on the 9th of the 9th, 99. So it's actually a lot later than I thought. But it was yeah. By this point, it was PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube were the leading. Um,
Okay. Okay.
so
Yeah. See, it's quite. They're all tough, man.
yeah, I think
They're all
it,
tough.
it was probably the poorer of the
Yeah.
consoles
If
as
you
well.
think about the exclusives on the Dreamcast, Virtual Fighter, Sonic, but then those Sonic games on the Dreamcast weren't
Yeah.
didn't do so well because they went 3D and they couldn't nail it. Um, yeah,
So actually, I said it looks like Sony killed them. Well, here it was saying financial woes. It's saying it did really well until it steadily declined, even though it did price drops to try and compete with Sony. So yeah, it looks like Sony is the main culprit for killing Dreamcast.
damn it, Sony! Even though I love you now, damn it.
Also, it
But
says lack of a second analog stick, because you think by this point Xbox was out, which had two analog sticks. Then you had obviously PlayStation with two analog
yeah,
sticks,
I
and it
must admit
just
it took me a while to warm up to two analog sticks, but it's essential for like first-person shooters and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, because I
I
remember
mean,
GoldenEye on the N64. Only
oh
had
god,
one, and that was like one of the best. So it took me a while to warm up to two analog sticks, but it's essential now. Like, I can't
yeah,
live without it.
no, no, it's true. Because I mean, you think about the old D pads used to be. Now it's almost extra buttons for controlling, whereas you think before
Yeah,
one, it used to be you would control every character, including Grand Theft Auto, even the top down, with a
yeah,
D pad. So,
yeah,
and that's the
true.
thing as well, is by this point, I think games like Grand Theft Auto that were coming more advanced and more popular were coming out, and yeah, it needed that analog stick or the extra analog sticks, especially 3D. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah. Especially because things are going into 3D. Yeah,
yeah. So
100%.
that's
You're correct.
yeah, but it was good, the Dreamcast, but it just didn't do well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but Sega are now making games for other consoles, so they're still going.
Yeah,
They're still going. They're still doing alright.
yeah. I think some of their games did flop, because I think they did games for the PlayStation 2 and whatnot, and they did seem to not do as well as they probably, because I was going over.
Yeah,
I think Sonic definitely struggled going from 2D to
2D
3D.
to 3D. Yeah, 100%. And then the only good Sonic games right now, the strongest ones are the 2D ones. Like they did
Yeah,
Sonic Mania. Did you ever play
yeah,
Sonic Mania? Oh,
yeah,
so fucking good, man. Love it.
yeah. It is so
Um,
good.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm thinking about like strong Sonic titles, strong Sega titles right now. Can't really think of any. I mean, you'll have like stuff like Bayonetta, which they published, but that's not the same as making, right? They just put their name on it. But I can't really think of any.
No, like when you go Sega, the first person who comes to mind is Sonic.
Yeah, absolutely. Virtual Fighter was really good. As a fighting game, that was really strong. Because you can't really... It's tough to button bash on that game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hang on, let me... Sega games. Tetris. That ain't Sega.
I mean,
Sonic.
it was on the Sega, but...
Yakuza was good. Oh, they've re-released Sonic Colors. Persona.
Is it?
Is it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's Atlas now. I don't know what this is going on about. I'm not going to look on the internet anymore. But yeah, they're like, yeah, it's what it is. All right, so we went all the way forward. Let's go backwards now.
Okay.
Do you remember the Master System? Or
The Master System?
The Master System, which was before the Mega Drive. So it was their equivalent to the NES.
Is that the controller that's behind your head in our logo?
Oh!
You can look behind yourself.
I turned around, I'm like, there's a controller behind my head. You mean in our logo? Yes, that's correct.
Because I think
so. Wait. Let me...
Because I've got the SNES, logo. I'm sure.
Wait, let me check the logo.
Because you're the one who told me to put that one. You told me.
But yeah, the Master System... yeah, it had the original Sonic one.
Yes.
No, that was on the Mega Drive.
It was on the Mega Drive, but did they not have a type of it, a copy of it?
Oh my god, it's like going way back. Let me see. Sonic. They had Alex the Kid. Oh my god, I can't even remember any of the games. Sonic Master System. Yeah, they had a Sonic. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog. What the?
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, so the original.
No.
But they had a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in the Master System? Did they?
I mean...
But
you're
so...
literally before my time, so no idea.
Yeah, but... Yeah, so basically, that was the equivalent to the NES. They had good games like, I guess, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Alex the Kid. Wonder Boy? I remember I loved Wonder Boy. But yeah. And then there was the Game Gear.
Yeah.
During the Game Gear, the equivalent
Again,
of the Game Boy.
These are all things I've heard of.
Yeah, I forget. I'm a fossil.
Yeah, but you're a good-looking fossil. So...
I'm a good-looking fossil. Thanks, I appreciate that. No, the Game Gear, like, it was after the Game Boy. They had a color screen. They had a light behind the screen, so you didn't have to squint or you didn't have to be in a light room.
Which
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that was a big deal.
Yeah,
but they didn't have rechargeable batteries back then, and they would drain your batteries so quick. So yeah, you spend a lot of money on batteries.
Yeah,
you'd literally have to play it plugged in.
Yeah,
which defeats the whole purpose of it being
portable. Yeah, just like,
yeah.
Like what are you doing? Well, I'm plugged into the socket. Your parents be like, but it's meant to be portable. Yeah, but it keeps dying.
Yeah. But yeah, good times, man. Good times, good memories. It's a shame.
Would you go back?
Would I go back?
If you could for a day.
you can go back when you purchase the Sega Mega Drive collection.
That's very true.
There you go. The only thing of issue with the Sega Mega Drive collection is you can't play Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Damn it, copyright.
Are you wearing your Twitch T-shirt, the one that says
I
Aliwansway?
am. Yeah,
Yes,
I am.
you are.
I am wearing my Twitch T-shirt.
Oh, legend.
I think when we meet up, I need to give you your present.
Yes, please.
It's in my living room. Can you imagine on my way to the venue, my dad calls me up and he's like, you left the present here? I was like, oh my God. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Cool. Should we move on to the next bit?
Yeah, let's go.
So, obviously, Sega being Sega, we always think of Sonic. Right?
Yep. That's instant.
Instant. I mean, I actually love Sonic because if you think about it, again, showing us, we did Super Mario not so long ago. You have got Super Mario on the back of your Fulham shirt, which you're wearing on Saturday when we go, and then I've got Sonic.
Yep.
So it shows that we are nerds. But
we need a picture.
So
definitely gonna need a picture.
Obviously, Sega have gone into movies now, so I think you haven't seen all of the Sonic movie, have you?
Yeah, no, I wanted to watch it. I started it, and then I had to go to work. Never start a movie before you have to go to work, because
So
I need to finish it.
I mean, I'm not judging you.
Are they making a second one?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, good.
Well,
good.
So you must have heard that before it came out, though, because obviously they put out what Sonic looked like in the film.
Yes.
And there was unanimous hate.
I don't know if they did that on purpose, just so they can get. Nah, that's too far fetched.
I think what happened was someone put him out. Because someone on Twitter, I think it was Twitter, or one of the other social media platforms, put out a picture of how he would have done Sonic. And I'm pretty sure they fired the idiot who did the first one and hired this new guy.
Terrible, man.
Because I've got to say, if you look at the comparison, like they did the right thing. Let's put it that way.
100%. Yeah. Because if it was like the previous one, I would have started to watch it.
I mean, I would have watched it, but no, we want it. It was good that they went back to keep Sonic as close to his look as possible. I mean, it was awful.
Yeah.
But it did mean it delayed the film. So do you know what? How far did you get in the film then? I know you had to go to work, but do you remember how far you got?
I'm not gonna remember.
You need to watch it.
Yeah.
Because obviously you got. Oh, actually, that's the thing about Sonic. Did you know that? Obviously Professor Eggman.
Yeah.
Do you know he had a different name in America and England? Yeah, he's got the picture. So
look at him. Know what? Looking back at it now, the original design, it looks like they tried to make it look more like a hedgehog, like a real life hedgehog.
Yeah, they went too realistic.
They went too realistic that it just looks awful. God, look at it. I can't look at it. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it down.
Awful.
Let's put that down.
But they did the right thing.
Absolutely.
I've forgotten what I was saying.
Sorry, I just
interrupted
you. I just needed to show you that.
Yeah, it is awful. I actually forget how bad it is.
Yeah, I needed to remember how bad it was.
I've just remembered what I was saying.
Gone.
So, Dr. Eggman and Professor Robotnik obviously had different names in England and America.
Oh yeah, what's it? Yeah, you just said it, Dr. Robotnik and Dr. Eggman. Yeah, I wonder why that was. I never actually looked that up.
I think I did look at it. So it's Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the...
You're going to do the Googles.
Oh, of course. Got to have a look.
I saw there's another name as well. Doctor
Okay, here we go. So
Robotnik.
naming Eggman. So naming Eggman's name is a reference to the Beatles song "I Am the Walrus." So the character was named Dr. Eggman in Japan. There you go. So that's where it was. I was slightly off. Sega of America changed his name to Dr. Ivo Robotnik when localizing Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, there you go. So it was actually Dr. Eggman in Japan, obviously where it came out, and then they changed it to America changed it to
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah,
Makes it sound a bit cooler.
So
maybe, I assume.
you've got to think it's the same as Harry Potter changing the Philosopher's Stone to the Sorcerer's Stone. They just have to change things for their own benefit.
Yeah.
So sorry to any Americans listening. We've now just lost all our viewers from America.
Nah, we're not offending them.
No.
We're just saying, like, you know.
They do things differently.
Yeah.
It's aluminium. Actually, Sydney goes to me the other day. She writes donuts, DONUT, donut. No, it's DOUGHT. Nuts. No, DO. I can't even spell. Do, and then NUT. So I was like, "You are not American. Spell it properly."
Yeah.
No offense to Americans. Obviously, I'm joking. I've been to America. I love America, but
yeah.
You
know. What were we saying?
We're talking about the film.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
It was good.
Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Eggman. That was a good point because I've been wanting to. I never questioned it. I never questioned it. I thought back as a kid, they just changed the name. That's it. But there's obviously a reason.
Yeah. Well, it was obviously Japan, Eggman, and then obviously obviously when everything when it went over, like I was saying about the Nintendo Super Nintendo system when it went over, or the NES or SNES, whichever one it was, they changed the design completely for the Western market.
Oh yeah, so, they renamed it because in Japan it was called the Famicom.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and then here they changed it to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Fucking long, man. SNES. The SNES.
The SNES, yeah.
Yeah.
But
interesting. Learning a lot about history today.
Mate, I mean, it shows how much of this stuff that when we do it on the podcast, how much we actually know. So
yeah.
Which is quite scary. How much room I'd have in my brain if I didn't have all of this stuff.
I think, didn't Sega have like an exclusive racing game? Like, I know it was Gran Turismo for PlayStation. It was Forza for Xbox. I swear there was one for the Dreamcast. It might have been Forza, before it
maybe
went off to Xbox.
Things have definitely changed when it comes to. Obviously, you think it used to be Xbox used to be the power leader of exclusives, and now Sony is. It's sort of flipped on its head.
Yeah, true.
And Sony did that very sneakily. Because you think, what's the game that we like? I can't think. I always forget its name. With Ellie and Joel.
Oh, Last of Us.
Yeah, I think that's obviously PlayStation.
Such exclusive. A masterpiece. That's going to have to be another topic for another day.
Yeah, definitely. Which I still haven't finished the second game, so I think once I finish the second game, I'll have to go back to it.
Did you finish the first one?
Yeah, of course.
The subject. Loved it, man. Oh my god. I want to play it again.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's the thing. Like Sega, you just think of Sonic, right? What else do you think of?
Me personally, when I think of Dreamcast, I remember. I don't remember
just
why.
Sega in general.
Sega in general.
Streets of Rage.
Yeah, Streets of Rage
comes to mind.
But usually when I think of Sega, it's not their games that first come to mind. When you go to an arcade and you've got the Sega basketball machines, the Sonic ones.
Yeah.
That comes to mind because I love them. I always do them when I go to an arcade. And there was something else that always came up. Actually, a random game. And this is so random. And it comes from my childhood.
Yeah.
Is Chicken Run on the Dreamcast.
Oh my god, Chicken Run.
And that's because I remember playing it on the Dreamcast at Ashford Hospital before they knocked it down.
Oh wow.
I can't remember why I
Damn.
was at the hospital. I was there for a checkup of some reason.
Yeah.
And I remember being in the waiting room and turning it on and playing it, and I was walking around as Ginger from Chicken Run, and that was sort of like a childhood memory that just stuck with me.
Wow. Nice.
One and only
nice.
time I played Dreamcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, what I think of, actually now thinking about it, there's a couple of things I think of.
Go on then.
Sonic, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe,
Yes.
Power Stone. I don't know if you remember that.
Power Stone, no.
It's on the Dreamcast. It was like, it's one of those that everybody wants to play, but they have to play it on the Dreamcast. It's by the same. It's by Capcom, so it's by the same people who made Street Fighter, I assume. And it's like a 3D version of it, but you can play up to 4 players. It was kind of like it's kind of like almost Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I can
It's
just
like
looking at
almost
it.
like an original, predecessor of Smash Brothers. It's quite interesting actually.
It
Virtual
is
Fighter as well, I think of.
okay.
'Cause Virtual Fighter was their main fighting game.
Did you know Power Stone got 4.8% out of 5, or 4.8 out of 5 on Amazon
Yeah, no, I
as a
did not
rating?
know that, but it's probably well deserved because
Out of Google users, it's 91% of people like this video game, so it's highly rated.
nice. Yeah, no,
Very
it
high.
it was really good, and I think it's still unique to this day.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
if we'd have to find
There
a
you
way
go,
of to sift.
Capcom. You need to do a remake of Power Stone, guys. You got to do it.
Do it now.
But I think apart from that, there's some other ones as well. Breath of Fire.
I don't remember that one.
No, I don't know. Wonder Boy. I remember loving Wonder Boy. There was this game called Wonder Boy on the Mega Drive. It was one of those games that I got for Christmas, but it would just be put to the side because every time I go into the game, I could never. I'm stuck in the house. I was
Yeah.
just stuck in the house. I'm like, what do I do here? I'm just stuck in the house. Left, right, up, down. I'm just stuck in the house for like weeks. I put it in. I'm like, what the hell is this game? And all I had to do was go up to the door and press down to exit the game, to exit the house. And then after that, I think this is one of my first sort of action RPGs that I played. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's like a whole new world.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that game. No, I wish I could replay it, but I can't. I can't find it. Yeah. What else? I really like that Dr. Eggman and Dr. Robotnik thing.
What the fact?
Yeah. It's interesting. Did you know the Dreamcast, they had to change the logo when it came to the Western side?
No, I didn't.
Because I think, what was it? It's either in Japan it was red and here it's blue, or here it was blue, or here it was red. What was it here? It was blue, wasn't it?
No, I thought it was orange.
Orange, okay. So I think originally it's meant to be blue, but when it came over here, they couldn't use that because that blue swirl was like for a hairdryer or something.
Really?
It's like a logo for like a hairdryer or like some kind of hair company. If I'm
Oh,
correct.
no, you were right. The brand had to change
Yeah.
its logo colour to blue for the European version, as there was an
Yeah.
issue with Tivola, a German company, which used a similar orange swirl. So yeah, you were
What
right.
was Tevola? What did they do? I want to know. Was it
I
hair drying
don't-
or something?
maybe you'd have to.
Tevola. I don't know. But yeah, there's that. There's that random fact.
Oh, so actually, company Tivola, founded in 1995, it was started out as a publisher of computer games for children, serving mainly the German market with local brands. So it was actually a gaming thing. So that's probably why
Oh,
it then was an
interesting.
issue. So,
I don't know why I thought it was a head rank thing.
I mean, that'd be
Um,
funnier. But yeah, if you actually, if I click on, you won't be able to see it. But if you look at the very top, oh, that's no good, is it? And it is definitely German.
yeah.
But yeah, so there you go. So there's the swell.
Oh, there it is. Oh, cute game since 1995.
Yeah,
They exclusively make just cute games.
I
Wow.
mean, I mean that's what came up.
Yeah.
Just a picture of animals. So it's obviously a game that they do.
Interesting. Uh, another thing. So obviously here, Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah,
Our American audience won't have a clue what we're talking about
no, they're not.
because it was called Sega Genesis
Yes, because
in
that's
the
right. It was
US.
Sega Mega Drive, Sega Genesis. Yes.
Yeah, so there's another name change thing, or another sort of.
Well, because I'm
I wonder why they
pretty.
changed it to Genesis.
I don't know. Because there was the second Sega Mega Drive and Sega Mega Drive 2 as well, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, because it was a redesign.
Yeah.
It's like saying the Slim or the Pro or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The Sega Genesis. I do remember that. But it's just strange, isn't it? How you can have the same thing, but it's just named slightly. It's like Where's Wally? Because in the UK we call him
Yeah.
Wally, but obviously in America, where he comes from, he's Waldo.
Waldo. Yeah.
And because obviously Waldo backwards is Oddlaw, which is obviously one of the main characters. But did you know that Waldo or Wally has a different name in every single country he appears in?
What? No way.
And I would have saved that for a different podcast, but we can't really do an hour on Wally.
Wow. Jeez. I wanna know this. That's interesting.
Perfecto day.
Jumbo as Waddy.
Yeah,
Fucking,
mate.
you'd stare at the page for like your whole lesson
I am
at
going.
school.
Yeah, well, I am going to buy so many of them books for when I'm a father, because then if my kids are being annoying and I want some time to myself, right, time to have a look for Where's Wally, find him. But what they don't know is what I'm going to do is erase him.
But you know the mistake here is it's a different generation. They're just gonna look it up online.
I
They'll
will
be like,
turn
"What?"
off the internet.
They're gonna just go Google and go, "Where's
Yeah.
Wally in this book page?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But,
Damn, man.
yeah.
Damn. Cool.
So I've got to say though, I do love Sega. It's stuck
Yeah,
in
I
my
do.
heart. It's going to be there forever.
Yeah,
But one thing I would say to you is you need to go and watch the Sonic film.
I will. No, I definitely will. I'll probably. Why is it every time we finish a bloody podcast recording, there's always a film to watch? I'll just honorable shout outs to games from Sega.
Yeah.
Ristar or Ristar, that was great. I remember borrowing that off Blockbuster. And same with another game called Dynamite Heady, which sounds really bad right now. Dynamite Heady. But that was an amazing game as well. Also borrowed from Blockbuster. Do you remember like renting,
Yeah.
like rental places?
I didn't really do it a lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't really allowed, but this was a strange thing. We didn't really find out about Blockbuster until quite later on, when it took over my local video store.
Yeah.
But
And then Netflix came along and just destroyed everything.
do you remember Netflix when it used to be they would
Yep.
send you the DVD,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
then you'd have to mail it back?
Yeah. Yeah.
How weird was that?
That's funny, man. It's just seeing how things evolved.
Yeah, because I'm
It
actually
may-
I'm playing a game on my Xbox 360 at the moment, and Netflix on the 360 is the old Netflix logo, the red background. Whereas now obviously it's a black background. So
Yeah, I remember that, man. I remember when Netflix. Oh wow. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just having a little memory moment. But yeah, is
Cool.
that really?
Yeah, I think that is Sega. Guys, what do you think of Sega? If you want to let us know, hit us up on our socials. You got yours. Well, Ali's nice and easy. It's just at Aliwansway on everything. 'Cause you are, aren't you? Literally on Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah, TikTok.
TikTok. I'm not on TikTok.
There's nothing on it, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Or most importantly, your Twitch,
Twitch. Yep. And
and then
carry
me.
on with that one.
Yeah, just if you just do at PokeStewie, you'll find me on Instagram and Twitter, and then Twitch is Stupid Streams.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
Or you can do linktree.ee/PokeStewie, and that's all my everything linked on there.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, Linktree.
Linktree.
Yeah, Linktree.
Oh, maybe I need to
PokeStewie.
do that.
It's just
Nice.
easier. Instead of me having to list everything, I can just go, there's all my links.
Yeah, true. PokeStewie. Every time I think of your name, I just can't wait for the new Pokemon games.
Yeah. But that's not Sega, so we can't talk about
Yeah.
it.
Nice. No, that
Cool.
was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm going to go to
Thoroughly
bed
enjoyed.
because I'm up early tomorrow.
Oh, what?
I'm at
Okay.
work.
What time you working?
I start at 7.
Okay, yeah. So you have to get up at like 5 or something.
Yes.
All right, go to bed, mate.
Okay.
I'll
Right,
talk
guys,
to you on the
thanks
next
for
one.
listening. And Ali, I love you.
I love you too, man.
Bye, guys.